So guys, this is part two of that video about your turnbuckles, man. So I got these on and they seem to work just fine. It's no problem with them. Yeah, what I did. These are the aluminum ones, but the plastic ones will work too. I'm assuming it's the same design except for they plastic, nylon or whatever you want to call it. You need to reverse them though. I mean, you can see where I got mine, but I also see even if you put them on because in the front they would be reversed. This would be on the right side, which is the passenger side. But I just want to make sure I cleared that shot good. But in the process, when I was doing that, I turned one the other way just to see. And it actually still clears the shot. So it's no big deal which way you put them for real. I just prefer for them to be that way to give that little swell, give them shocks a little more room or whatever. And I thought maybe I was going to have to, if the hose didn't line up to where I was, my wheels was flat, because these are real wide wheels. If my hose didn't line up in here, I couldn't find a good spot because you had to switch some screws around. I was going to just take something real sharp, and you can do the same thing, man. You can't drill. Well, I got to drill. No, you don't have to drill, because you drill, you're gonna mess them threads up inside of there. Take you some real sharp, like this. This is a little file. It's a mini file that I got. Take you some real sharp, get it hot. That's what I use. Get it hot and just make sure you got your place. Make sure you got your spot right on your wheels where your toe is right and everything, camber, whatever you call it. Get you some real hot like this, just sharp, and just push it. Push it through there. Yep, and melt that plastic. That way it'll give you a wider gap. See, it'll give you a wider space to move, to slide that little plastic piece in and out. But no, you don't want to drill it, because you got treads in there. Yeah, just take you some hot, man, and push it through there. Get it real hot. I use my torch. That's what I had to do in the front. In the front on mine, I got two screws. I actually just hollowed that whole little piece. I just hollowed it out. It's still plenty of plastic to hold that. It's not like it's under normal stress or nothing. Yeah, I just hollowed that whole center out so I have more room to adjust my wheels, because I could never hit a hole. Yeah, I could never line up with a hole and my wheel be straight. So I just took and hollowed that whole little center out. Not this black piece, but the gray piece. I took some hot. I just hollowed it out, man. That gave me room. But yeah, these that go in the front, they will work in the back. So I'm eliminating this. I'm eliminating these breakage every time I turn around. Because like I say, man, on the other video, I just had one break, didn't have a wreck, nothing, just doing a speed run. Just so happened to put my car back up. And, man, my wheel flopped down. I'm like, what? Thought the screw had come loose, but it ain't. And, on the typical side, that's where it broke. But it broke so far in there, I'm like, man, I'm not going to do that again. And I already got parts, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try this right here. And I got that idea. It's not mine. Can't lie and say it's my idea. One of my subscribers on my channel said that's something that he did. He took the front ones and put it in the back, and they worked real fine. And that's a great idea. It's no downside. If somebody know a downside, let me know. It's no downside. You can adjust your camber, toe, whichever one that is. I don't know. It don't matter. I know you got camber and toe in the front. I don't know which is which, but I know you can adjust. Your back wheels only go one way, in or out. So you got these, they still work the same way. It's not a downside. Yeah. Only downside is you don't have to keep buying. You don't have to keep buying or fixing these right here with these little brittle ass screws in them. That's the only downside. You don't have to keep spending money or taking time out to do that. You're not gonna have that problem no more. Yeah, cause you have a wreck when you break them. You have a wreck and break those, man, that's gonna be the least thing you worrying about. Cause your ESC gonna be somewhere in a whole nother day. Yep. Car gonna be in so many pieces, so that'll be the least of your worries. But anyway, fellas, I just wanted to let you guys know, because I never put it all back apart, but I mean together, but I got it together. Don't nothing wrong. You got plenty. I got plenty of clearance up in there. That screws down on that. You know, it don't hit my wheel, because that screw come loose, man, and it'll scrub on your wheel. I kept having, I'm like, man, it's binding somewhere. It's binding somewhere. It ain't rolling like it should. What had happened, that screw had come up, and it was rubbing up in the inside of my wheel. Yeah, that's what it was. But it don't take much for it to unscrew, man. It'll be rubbing on that rim. I figure it's a pretty good thing for real, because at least it won't come all the way out, you know. Yeah, so, but anyway, guys, y'all have a great one, man. I just wanted to share that. So it works. I got it lined up. My wheels are perfectly fine. Like I said, I was able to, the holes happened to line up real good. If they wasn't, I was prepared for that, because I thought that was the problem I was going to have. And I was just going to melt that inside out on those. But front ones in the back, reverse them. Yeah, so I got them on there, and they are lined up pretty doggone good and sitting flat. Peace, fellas. Y'all have a great one, man.